Never miss out on the opportunity of connecting with an executive recruiter. It's all about relationship building, relationship management. So here are some tips on how to get on their radar. Have a fully complete LinkedIn profile. The more you put on your LinkedIn profile, the more Google will find you and the more executive recruiters will find you. How about that? Number 2, research executive recruiters specializing in your function. There are executive recruiters who specialize in the supply chain, in the finance, board directors. So source and start building a relationship with people in your function, executive recruiters in your function. Attempt to connect with executive recruiters via email, via online, telephone, and of course, LinkedIn. Number 4, use peers to introduce you. Your peers, somebody who worked for you maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, or somebody lateral to you right now, probably has relationships with executive recruiters. Break that barrier and have a word with them and say, look, I'm thinking about a career transition. Do you have any executive recruiters you recommend? And then ask them to introduce you through their contact. Number 5, seek an introduction through researchers. Now, the big global companies and the big domestic companies in your own particular country all have researchers. What they are the junior recruiters. They are aspiring recruiters. They want to be a recruiter, but they act as a researcher, sourcing talent like you to share with their bosses who are executive recruiters. So they are right now, as we speak, while you're watching this YouTube video, they are sourcing talent like you. Get on their radar. So be patient. Conquer rejection. Conquer the fear of rejection. Don't expect a call back. But you need to get on an executive recruiter's database. If called by an executive recruiter, always open up that communication. Don't say, oh, I'm not thinking about a career transition. You want to get on their radar. It's another way of getting an introduction and building rapport, building a relationship with an executive recruiter. Even though you might not want to speak with them right now, get on their radar, and they may have a job for you. They will remember you. They may have a job for you in 3-4 years. So remember, get on their radar now. When opening a dialogue with executive recruiters, be specific on your particular career goals. So tell them, be specific, the title, the industry, what salary you want. So you know your own career goals, and then the executive recruiter exactly knows what you want. So refer somebody else if you aren't a fit. That's what they like. You're building a relationship, but you don't want that particular job at that particular moment that they're discussing with you. But if you can find somebody else, one of your ex-colleagues, one of your current colleagues, they will love that. Be courteous. Never show animosity. They are humans just like you and I. There is a lot of animosity towards executive recruiters. They can bring you huge value. Once a relationship is formed, retain that dialogue. Never lose a relationship with an executive recruiter. Case in point, if you get a job today and you're in that job for 5 or 6 years and then suddenly you're laid off, they want to know you when you're gainfully employed, not just when you're in career transition. So hopefully you've gained some information on how to build a relationship with an executive recruiter who can bring you huge value to your career.